Good morning to one and all. Welcome to JCE Connect. This is Professor Vinayak Nanuji from Jain College of Engineering, Belgaum. So we are into module number 5, that is applied mechanical measurements. So today we are going to discuss about different classifications of dynamometer, and in that we are going to study mechanical dynamometers, that is Prony brake. So first we shall see what are the different classifications of dynamometer. So usually dynamometers are classified into three basic types. So the first one is called as the absorption dynamometers. So in this, the mechanical energy as torque is measured and hence are particularly useful for measuring power or torque developed by power source such as engines or electric motors. So these are basically absorption type, wherein it will absorb the energy, that is mechanical energy, and then with the help of that we find out the torque, and with the help of torque we can find out the power dissipated. The second one is called as the driving dynamometers. So these dynamometers measure power or torque and as well as provide energy to operate the device which is to be tested. So this means that these also provide energy and also it will measure the power and torque. They are therefore useful in determining performance characteristics of devices such as in pumps, compressors, etc. The third type is called as the transmission dynamometers. So these are passive devices placed at an appropriate location within a machine or in between machines to sense the torque at that location. They neither add nor subtract the transmitted energy or power and are sometimes also referred to as torque meters. So the first two types are grouped as mechanical and electrical dynamometers. So the next one is mechanical dynamometer, which is also called as the Prony brake. So here in the figure you can see that we have a flywheel which is from a machine. So this is the flywheel which is from a machine which is rotating. You can see it is rotating, and then we have two ropes, one on this side and another on this side, and then we have a lever arm. Then we have tightening arrangement. So we have a tightening arrangement so that we can tighten this rope. The center distance between the flywheel is denoted by L. And also we have two wooden blocks. You can see here, this is the first wooden block and this one is the second wooden block. So when we use this tightening arrangement, when you rotate this, the rope also will tightens, which will make the wooden blocks to come closer to each other, which will stop the rotation of flywheel. So this is how we measure the torque by applying brake by using these wooden blocks, hence it is called as Prony brakes. So here you can see two wooden blocks which are mounted diametrically opposite on the flywheel. So you can see here this one wooden block and this is another one which is mounted diametrically opposite to each other on a flywheel attached to the rotating shaft whose power is to be measured. So this is the shaft here, this one. So this is a rotating shaft. So we are supposed to find out the power or torque which has to be measured. So to measure power we require torque. So hence we are going to first find out the torque and then later substitute in the formula of power and then find out. So one block carries a lever arm. So this block carries a lever arm. So this is the wooden block, and this wooden block carries a lever arm. You can see it here. So this is a lever arm, and an arrangement is provided so that the tightening of rope which is connected to the arm. So here this is the arrangement which is done so that tightening of the rope can be done. So the rope is tightened so as to increase the frictional resistance between the blocks and the flywheel. So whenever we tighten this, then what happens? The increase in frictional resistance will happen between these two blocks and the flywheel. Hence, we can find out the torque exerted by the Tony brake, that is given by T is equal to F, that is the force, into the length. So where F is the measured, or F can be measured by conventional force measuring instruments like balances or load cells, etc. And we can find out the length, and hence we can find out torque easily by this formula. So torque exerted by the Prony brake is given by, as said earlier, T is equal to F into L. So where force, we can measure it by conventional force measuring instruments like balances or load cell, etc. And then we can find out the power dissipated in the brake by the following equation. So you know the formula for calculation of power, that is P is equal to 2 pi NT by 60. So we have already found out the value of T, that is F into L. So we can write the formula as P is equal to 2 pi NT by 60 or 2 pi F into L into N. So F into L is nothing but torque. So it will be 2 pi NT by 60, and it is given, or the unit is watts. So where when you are going to get the unit as watt, power in terms of watts, then the force has to be in newtons, the length of the lever arm should be in meters, and N is the angular speed in revolution per minute. Then we get P in watts. Thank you.